Hello, this is Abstruse Glitch. I'm the girl behind all the speed paints that you see every now and then on YouTube, and I have received a couple questions that because of the Google Plus YouTube integration, I haven't been able to answer them directly, so I'm going to answer them in one video. Most of them involve what programs I use and what materials I use. So I'm going to be I'm just going to be showing the materials that I use for my traditional media first in this video. First, I typically use a Bic pencil number two with 0.5 millimeter lead. The one that I have on my desk looks like this. I like them because the eraser doesn't wear out very quickly, and yeah, they're just very nice. I like the grip. I just like them in general. And for normally, I don't typically use these types of like writing pens, but when I can't find or when I don't have my usual pens, I will use a ballpoint pen. I don't use gel. I used to use gel a lot because the lines were a lot darker, but the ink took way too long to dry, so then I switched to ballpoint pens. They're also great for just general pen sketching and just stuff like that. My usual pens, I don't know what these are really. They're Staedtler pigment liner. They come in four sizes. Usually I use the .3 size, like for general outlining, I use the .1 for details like faces and folds in clothing and hair and stuff like that. And for colored pencils, I use Prismacolor colored pencils. I use the set with this lid, and I just keep it on the tin like this with a rubber band around it so the lid won't come off. In case the lid should come off, the rubber band keeps it secure. And for eraser, I used to use a regular vinyl eraser, but since I have misplaced that one and I don't think I'm going to be able to find it, so it's lost now, I use a rubber eraser, a rubber kneading eraser. I typically will keep it on either on top of my 3DS or on top of the smoothest part of my tablet, because else it will stick to the wood paper on that covers the desk and it will like absorb it, and I don't like that. In fact, a lot of the stains on my desk are because the paper's been ripped up by different erasers. I like these because they don't shed and they last a very long time. So, yeah, that's my basic traditional media tools and stuff that I use. So, and I'm going to go on to what program I use. Okay, so the program that I use, as you can see in this corner up here, is called Paint Tool Sci. I use I believe the version I have is Easy Paint Tool Sci, but I'm not entirely sure. Right now I'm working on a picture for my friend, my friend Siren. She is working on, at her leisure, she's doing a play based that it's like a high school AU based on Greek mythology, and I'm currently working on Artemis. She's doing a disinterested kind of like blah 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 um pose. Like she's just kind of like a like keep yapping on, I get it type of thing going on there. And I didn't show this when I was doing my webcam bit, but the tablet that I use to do this is Bamboo. It's Wacom Bamboo Connect tablet. I've had three tablets in my life. This is my third. My first one was a Genius tablet that didn't last very long, and eventually, like after about 6 months, the wire broke, and so I wasn't able to use it. Um, and then my next one was a Wacom Bamboo tablet of some kind. I don't remember what kind, but it didn't last very long either. I think this software was just having so many problems, and eventually it just ended up crashing our computer. And so after that malfunction, we got it was basically the cheapest Wacom Bamboo tablet they had at Best Buy. It was uh, a Bamboo Connect. So that's the tablet that I have, and I've been using it for I think upwards of about 2 or 3 years at this point. And I love it, and it hasn't failed me once. If it has, it's usually due to a software malfunction that's usually just solved with restarting the computer. So yeah, that's basically everything I do. I guess while I have this open, I might as well tell you my brush settings over here. What I sketch with is the brush tool. There's also the tool used to color. I have the minimum size on 0%. The density is 77. Blending, dilution, and persistence are all at 0. Advanced Under advanced settings, the quality is 1, the fastest. Um, from hard to soft, it's 100 for maximum density, pressure, persistence. I'm not sure what that's supposed to be. It's 100%, and I have for press, density, size, and blend. What I use for blending, which I do more often, is which I do more often than I used to. Like when I need to do like something like this, I will use the water tool, and that is on minimum size 100, minimum size 0, density 100, blending 50, dilution 50, persistence 80. Smoothing, pressure, persistence is 50. The quality is at 2, and basically everything else is the same as the brush. And so yeah, that's pretty much what I use. Those are actually pretty much what I use exclusively, except for eraser and select and the occasional. Oh yeah, for ink pen, this is what I use to for line art. I have everything basically. It's 0, 100. Quality is 1. Max density is 100. Hard soft 10. Press is density and size. So yeah, I don't really have very much else with that. Yeah, so those are the tools that I use all the time, and I like doing that. I use those tools almost exclusively, and yeah, that's pretty much all I do for this stuff. So I guess I will see you in my next speed paint, whatever that will be. Maybe I'll do it for one of these mythology characters. I don't know. We'll have to see. Bye.